Hi everyone, welcome back to Earl Grey Books. I'm Ellie, and today this is my first ever round of my first ever TBR game. So this is Bookshelf Crawl. Okay, I've never been someone who thought the idea of TBR games would work for me. I love watching other people's, but I'm very much a mood reader and TBR games don't really fit with that in most cases. So I kind of thought that I'd just never really make up one that would fit. But lately I have been finding a TBR a little bit more helpful. I'm really not reading, like really not reading. I'm kind of lucky if I finish like 1 or 2 books a month at the moment. And so kind of a part of that, most of that is not having the time, but also when I do have the time, I don't know what to read. So this way I'm hoping that if I have this stack of books that I know I want to read in that month, then I don't waste time trying to decide what to read. That's what we're hoping. We'll see how it goes. Of course, with it being the first one, I'm going to tell you all the rules I've made up for myself, keeping it very simple because it is my first game and the first round. We'll work out the kind of issues as we find them, but as I said, it is called Bookshelf Crawl, and the idea is to kind of, I used to do shop my shelves where I don't really know what the point of it was, but I would sit in front of my shelves and I would go through them and I'd pick things. So it's kind of like that, but I'm not just picking random things. I have given each of my shelves, which I'm counting as, so this is one shelf, this is another. So each little box, I'm counting those as one shelf each. I have numbered all of them and I have 12. I'm going to very quickly show you each shelf and what number they are, just for context. Okay, now that I have shown you all the shelves that are numbered, what we're going to do next is I am loading up a 12-sided dice online, and we're going to roll that 8 times, and we will write down each number that comes up, which will correlate to a shelf, and then from there I will pick a book from that shelf. So obviously it's a 12-sided dice, I have 12 shelves, I'm only doing 8 rolls, so shelves may not come up, shelves may come up multiple times. What I am going to say is that, at least for this round, if a shelf comes up twice, that's it. It will not come up a third time. If it does, I will re-roll, just because I don't want to read 3 books from one shelf and then not be able to read anything from any other shelf. One last thing, I think, maybe, I can pick any book from the shelf, and I also, I don't have to read that book, but I have to read something from that shelf to count it. Not really sure what the reward is going to be, and I'm not going to start doing any punishments until a couple of months in, but I guess we'll work out and see how this goes. So, time for the first roll. Okay, we have the dice up. I'm just gonna shuffle this way a little bit so that it can go up here. And let's give it the first roll. So a 3, and second one 11. Okay, number 3 is 8. Number 4 10. This is pretty good so far. Don't have any doubling up. Probably just jinx that. Let's see how we go. Roll number 5 is a 2. Did I jinx it? No. Roll number 6. 3. There we go. There's our first double. Okay, roll number 7 is a 6. And last roll is a 9. So as you may have seen in the bit where I showed you my shelves, they're kind of a mess right now. We're reorganizing the place, putting some furniture in some different spots, seeing how we go. So there are some things kind of in random spots right now, but that's fine. We're gonna work out what I'm gonna pick from these shelves. So let's do it in the order that we rolled. So number 3, shelf 3. Okay, let me go get a table that you can sit on so that you'll be able to see shelf 3. Okay, I've kind of backed myself into a weird corner here, but it's fine. This is shelf 3. Okay, this one's my partner's. We're gonna move that. I think this is J2M. I'm sorry if you can hear screaming. I don't know what that is. Okay, I think from this one, I think I want to go this one. And I know that I have another pick on this shelf soon, so I think that's 1. And honestly, I had such a time setting this up that I'm just going to pick the other one from 3 now, and then the one from 2, and it's fine. I'm just discovering how badly I have organized this shelf. It is... things are everywhere. Things are everywhere. What are we going to go with? Should I go with that? I think this is our contender. Okay, and then right next door we have shelf 2. That was great. Okay, what do I want? Okay, I had 2 options. Gonna go this one because I can't be bothered to move things to get to the other option. Okay, I'm going to show you all these later. So 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, these do technically belong here, but also don't. I'm going to move them. This is pretty slim pickings on this shelf. I'm thinking this. Okay, 8. I'm so out of breath. 8 is this stack of new purchases. Also includes these ones. Oh, I have some really good ones here. Okay, I have 3 considerations here. I mean, there's nothing to say that I can't read them in this month as well, but are we going this one? I think we're gonna go this one. Here we are. This is eventually going to be filled with other things as well, but I wasn't sure which of my partner's books he wanted out here, so I put mine and then we'll work it out. You know what? This one is kind of easy because I put this one on my winter TBR I can get it out. I think I need to check my blood sugars. Okay, we're all good. We're going down, but we're all good. There we go. Oh, God. No. And now for 10 and 11, which is in the other room, so bear with. It's super dark in here. Sun doesn't hit it this time, so apologies for that. But this stack, ignore how much fur there is on my microphone cover. This stack is 10. Over here are my art books, which is stack 11. So I'm gonna lock you there. Ignore. Just ignore. Dun, 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 dun. I mean, I'm pretty sure I know what I want from this one. What have I stood on? Oh, nice. A push pin. Cool. I think I'm gonna go this one. Art books. Let's kind of turn you this way. You're not gonna be able to see any of them. Jesus. Whoops. Almost tripped. I'm all good. We'll work on it. We'll work on it. I promise. I don't know what to pick. This one? Because I did just get this, which is related to this book. Where did I put the Nalini thing? Here we go. Here are the books. For shelf, I cannot see that. For shelf 3, first roll, I have These Feathered Flames by Alexandra Overy. Honestly, don't remember anything about this. Not really sure. We'll find out. 11 is art books. I have a section for my art books because I am an art history major, and I decided to include that because I need to be reading more things related to my degree, and why not use it for this? So the one I picked is Women Artists and the Surrealist Movement by Whitney Chadwick. So excited for this one. I've had this for a little while. I don't really remember, but I'm super excited for this one right now, especially because I just got a surrealist tattoo. It's upside down, but I don't really know how else to show it right now. But yes, it is a surrealist tattoo, a women's surrealist tattoo, and I'm obsessed with it. I love it. It's so cool, and so I'm excited to see whether it might come up in here. But also, I love the women surrealists, so it's a win-win. Number 8 is my little pile of new purchases. This was a hard one to pick because I have some really exciting things on there, but we're going with When the Moon Hatched by Sarah A. Parker. I just got this one like a week and a half ago. Whoops, my best friend Angel bought it up for me because I couldn't find a signed copy here, and it is signed, which is so cool, and I am very much looking forward to this one. It is one of Angel's favorite books of the year, so high hopes. Next roll was shelf 10, which is my kind of mass market paperbacks that are not in a shelf at all, but anyway,
the one I picked here is Branded by Fire, which is the next book in the Psy Changeling series. I don't remember what number, by Nalini Singh. I did not enjoy the last one at all. I ended up DNFing it, so I'm hoping that I will enjoy this one more. I think I will because, I don't know, I think the characters are just going to be a little more interesting. So there's that one. Okay, 2. Where is my book for 2? Okay, this one I ended up going with Santa Olivia by Jacqueline Carey because I had another option but I couldn't be bothered to move everything to get to it. So this one won by default. Had this on my TBR for a while now, and yeah, it's about time I read it. It's a standalone. I think it's sapphic, so hopefully it will be a fun read, and it's not super long, so we will see. And then we had 3 again, which I went with One for All by Lily Lainoff. I have been waiting for this book for, when did this even come out? I think years. I think this was a 2022 release. Not sure. But I saw it for the first time in an actual store last year, I think around December. And I was like, well, I have to buy it because what are the chances of me seeing it again? So I did. This is a gender bent, I think. 3 Musketeers. It also has some disability rep, and I think some LGBTQ plus stuff as well. Roll 6, which was this shelf. Decided to go with Angela Frankenstein, Makes Her Match by Sally Thorne. There's not a whole lot of books on that shelf, and a good deal of them are sequels that I haven't read yet. So this one is a standalone as well. I love Frankenstein, one of my favorite books. I really enjoyed The Hating Game, which is also by Sally Thorne. So I hope that this will be a fun read. Not really been into historical romance, so I'm thinking, because this is kind of I'm kind of imagining it's going to be kind of a meld of, like, it's not going to be super historical. We'll see. And then my last roll was 9, which is nonfiction. This one, nice and easy. You can't really see it, but it does say Quiet. There you go, kind of. By Susan Cain. This is the book about the power of introverts in a world that can't stop talking. I am definitely an introvert. I'm a very quiet, shy person. I'm interested to read this. I think Alex bought this for me for my birthday, not last year, but the year before. And I've been waiting for a time to read it. I put it on my winter TBR, so putting it on July as well, and we'll see how we go. So that's everything. We will definitely work out the kinks as we go. And it's already been a super long video. I don't have anything else to add